Alright, this is mock interview for interviews and interrogations, class 490 Bravo. This is my friend, last name Rogers. He's going to be the burglary suspect and everything. So we'll begin. Mr. Rogers, it's nice of you to come see us today. Detective Cox with the Thomasville Police Department. You have a good weekend?
Yes, I did.
What did you do?
Just watched some football and grilled out with family.
Oh, that sounds fun. That's fun too. You married?
Yeah, I'm married. I have a wife and one kid.
Oh, okay. How old is your kid?
2.5.
Is it a boy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I got 2 kids myself, man. It's a blessing. You having a pretty good day today?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Some yard work.
Yard work? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hate doing yard work. That's why I try to stay at work as much as I can. You work anywhere?
I was working construction. Got laid off about a month ago. Recently been working part-time at Walmart.
Okay.
Stocking shelves.
Construction. Okay. You like building houses and stuff?
Basically just road construction.
Okay. Yeah, that's some hard work, man, especially out in the sun. You said you got laid off?
Mm-hmm.
What was the reason?
They not enough work. Kind of laying people off, and I just didn't make the cut.
Okay. All right. That's terrible, man. The economy's getting so bad right now, man. It's hard to keep a job. Heck, it's hard to find a job too. So I got a few more years left in this, and then I'm gonna retire and be done with it.
Great.
Okay. So how long? You said about a month ago you were laid off from construction, and now you're working part time at Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do for Walmart?
Stock shelves.
At night or during the daytime or something?
Late at night.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you go from a day job to a night job.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Well, shoot, that's good. It's better than nothing. And it's helping a little bit. I know it's not
A little bit.
Yeah. Well, I know you'll probably keep your ear out. You find something better, you probably take it. Okay. So, do you know why you're here?
No, sir.
You don't. Okay. Does anybody know you're here?
I let my wife know I was coming up here.
Does she know you were coming to talk to the detective?
Yes.
Okay. What did she have to say about that?
She seemed concerned. They told her I wasn't sure why I was coming up here. I haven't done anything wrong, so I guess she's okay with it.
Okay. I think that you've had a little run-in before with the police in the past and everything. You file right here. As a matter of fact, burglary convictions, 3 burglary convictions, and you're currently on probation?
Yeah, but that's fast.
Okay, so how you and your probation officer get along pretty good and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Checking in when you're supposed to?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good. I know you as the probation officers down there, they're pretty good guys, as long as you do what you're supposed to do, they're not going to, too much, get at you too much. All right, well, the reason I called down here, or called you up here was, I'm investigating a burglary that happened here in Thomasville at the Thomas Jewelry Store located at 100 Main Street in Thomasville. You familiar with that place?
Yeah, I know the place.
Okay. Did you happen to hear about the robbery that took place on the 24th of June, 2013?
I don't recall ever hearing about that, no.
Okay. Well, basically, what happened that around 2 o'clock in the morning there was a break-in and there was some damage on the inside. Glass shelves broken. You actually had blood trace, from the shelf all the way back to the manager's office, and some blood dripping out into the parking lot and everything, and then kind of disappeared. So we really don't have any clues on who it might have been. We got a couple fingerprints, but just I've been in that store before, and I had my fingerprint in there too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Basically, this is just a interview to just, try to get some information out of it. And if you know any information, it'd be a great help to, to get everything back in order. I just want to go ahead and advise you that you're not under arrest.
Okay.
Um, like I said, this is just, answering a few questions and everything. Maybe you can help us if you know anything about it or anything like that. But what I would like to do, even though you're not under arrest, and this is a practice that I've, gone, been conducting for a long time, because sometimes interviews lead to arrest and everything. So, if you would, I'd like to review your rights.
Okay.
All right. You have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say can or will be used against you in the court of law. You have a right to have an attorney present for you while being questioned, and you can refuse any time not to answer any questions. If you cannot provide a lawyer, if you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be provided to represent you if you wish. You can exercise this right at any time, not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand these rights that I've read to you? Yes. All right. I got a form right here. If you just sign this for me, sir, if you don't mind. All right. Thank you, sir. All right. Well, I know you said you don't, you didn't hear about the robbery. What exactly did you remember what you were doing on the 24th of June, 2013?
I don't remember. I probably was up late watching TV, or, I may have been at a friend's house.
Okay. So, yeah, I guess being over there, you probably wouldn't have heard anything or seen anything on, any suspicious activity or anything.
No.
Okay. Well, what all did you do at your friend's house?
Most likely I was watching ESPN, maybe grilling out, drinking some beer.
Oh, okay. You been drinking beer
Yep.
on probation?
Yeah. No one's perfect.
That's true. That's true. No one's perfect. I understand it was some stressful times and everything, but, I'm not really familiar with probations all in one, but I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to be drinking alcohol while you're on probation. But, hard-working man such as yourself, I can understand that a little bit. Nothing wrong with drinking a few beers. I have a few beers myself if I could.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, the reason I called you down here was because your fingerprints were found at the scene of the crime.
My fingerprints?
Your fingerprints.
Couldn't have been.
Why not?
Said I was, hanging out with some friends, watch TV, drink a beer.
Did you happen to maybe forget something, some details out or anything?
No.
Well, you think any of your friends might have, if you were drinking, you might have gotten a little drunk and you might not remember anything. You think any of your friends might have gone and broke into the jewelry store and you might have just tagged along with them?
No, I don't believe so. I know I may black out, but I'm not sure. I don't remember everything.
Well, I noticed you got a scar on your left hand.
Mm-hmm.
How'd that happen?
Yard work. I was doing yard work and hurt my hand.
Oh, wow. That's something tough. Did you go to the emergency room about?
No, kind of caught money, so I didn't want to, co-pays and bills sent to the house. So I didn't think it was that bad, so I bandaged it myself.
Oh, really? Well, the reason I asked is just a few hours after the robbery occurred, they called me and woke me up, and I got to keep my job, so I went down to the scene of the crime and everything. And I noticed that somebody, well, it wouldn't look like somebody tried to break the glass themselves, you know, there was blood everywhere, you know, droplets here, small puddle here, all, you know, and everything. So, you know, part of my job to investigate things, so I went down to the, uh, to the hospital, Archbold emergency room, and I checked with some nurses and everything, and I just asked them if anybody would come in, you know, maybe glass cuts or anything like that, and they told me that somebody, a guy had come in, probably around, I don't know, 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, and, with a cut mark on their hand from their pinky to their wrist, required 15 staples. Of course, under the act of privacy for medical, they weren't allowed to divulge that information without a subpoena. But we're working on that now. We're trying to get a subpoena and everything, and you know, judge is pretty much going to sign off on it and everything. So we'll get the medical findings and everything, and inside that medical findings, there will have your blood type in it. And you know, we can match the DNA from the blood that we found. That's at the crime lab now in Moultrie, at the GBI crime lab. They couldn't do it here, but and you know, once we get back, then we'll know. And I mean, you know, if you had anything to do with it, Mr. Rogers, you know, the time is now to tell it. Why, you know, you go ahead and confess. I mean, if you did it, you can confess, and then, you know, it'll save us from having to go to your job and arrest you and save you the embarrassment and everything. I mean,
I don't want to go back to jail.
Well, I understand. So that's why, you know, I mean, you're not in trouble right now. You know, I mean, like I said, we're just asking you a few questions and everything, and, you know, nobody's saying you did anything unless you tell me you did.
I did, but I don't want to go back to jail.
Well, the thing about it is, there was a ring worth about $20,000 that was taken from me.
Okay.
And, you know, technically, you know, we need that ring back. And I understand times are tough and everything, but you know, you used to going in there and breaking into a jewelry store, you know, and you got 3 felons or 3 burglaries behind you. You know, one more, you know, 20 years. You know, you've already done this, but I mean, you've already done time already. And you know, I know you don't want to go back to jail. You know, I see it all the time. Nobody wants to go back to jail because, you know, but they, you know, I understand, you know, you got a family to feed and everything, but you know, do you know where the ring is?
Yeah, I have it hidden.
Where at?
The house.
At the house? So, I mean, we can go get a search warrant to get the ring, or you can, you know, you can work with us a little bit, because I know you wasn't in on it by yourself. But if you can help us, you know, with everybody else that was involved in it, you know, we might can work something out for you.
Okay.
I mean, you know, I understand, you know, the medical records has shown that, you know, in the past, while you were incarcerated, you do have blackouts. You might be able to work something out, you know. I mean, I don't think you're a bad guy at all. I think you're just, you know, a hard-working guy trying to make a living for his family. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, the bad part about it is breaking into a jewelry store and stealing. But I mean, if you're willing to help us get the ring back, we're willing to work with you and help you as best we can. You willing to help us?
Mm-hmm. I want to cooperate the best I can to maybe help myself out some.
Well, that sounds good, because cooperation goes a long way. We got this form right here, we're just going to need you to sign, saying that you confess and everything, and we'll give us a few minutes, and I'll get officers to help you, and we'll get you squared away and work something out for you, and hopefully we get all this under control. I just want to let you know, I appreciate you coming in and working with us and telling the truth, because that'll go a long way, especially when you know, when we go to trial and everything, the judge will see that, and see that you made a big change. So I appreciate it, and we're gonna work with you best we can.
Thank you.
This concludes the interview for the class. Thank you.